Hi everyone, it's Cookie Lou again in Arizona. I am doing two videos back to back. How about that? And the reason why I'm doing this video is I just went shopping yesterday and I went to a store here in Phoenix called Ulta, and I decided I needed some new makeup. I don't wear much makeup. I do have quite a bit on today, I'm sure you can tell. My eyes all done up and my face highlighted and powdered. And I'm just starting to feel more like the younger me now that my weight is down and I'm able to wear smaller sizes and clothes. And I just feel that primarily because I am feeling older, I wanted to kind of freshen up my face with makeup. Everything, like I mentioned yesterday, starting to get saggy and baggy. A lot of loose skin, just look at that. And then my arms here, getting very loosey-goosey. Look at that. And I have so much more. Look at that. Oh, that's terrible. My God, what is that? And that's all over me, people. But, you know, I would much rather have the sagging skin on me than bulging fat that's weighing me down and hurting my back and my spine and my knees and all my joints. I feel so much better and I feel I look so much better. I think I did a body shot yesterday, but I'll do another one today. This is one of my larger blouses. It still fits. And this is my, again, baggy pants. But I'm down about 69 pounds. I got on the scale again this morning and I'm down to 201 again. So I was hoping for 200 again because I saw 200.8 the other day, and then it was 202.4 I think. I said, well, I don't know how that happened, but now I'm down to 201. That's the name of the game. That's the numbers on the scale. It has its own brain, does what it wants to do. So I'm so close to Wonderland. I'm just a couple of pounds away from it. And I'm really sure that I'm going to be there shortly. But reason I'm getting back to the makeup, I really wanted to try to see if I could experiment a little bit with the modern makeups that they have out now. And my biggest problem that I can't see, you know, and I have to kind of put my makeup on around my glasses. And it's so difficult to do that. And of course, I'm very, you know, aging and wrinkling and I moisturize and that. But, you know, when you put makeup on, sometimes when you're old, all the time, it'll get caked into the lines of your face, make you look even older. So you have to be careful what you actually apply to your face and make sure that you moisturize and you use fairly decent products for your skin type. I'm not the type of person to go out and spend a lot of money on makeup. I stick with the drugstore brands because they are pretty much as good as some of the high-end brands that cost 5 times the money. I just can't see doing that, especially when you're told every 3 or 4 months to throw your makeup out because bacteria accumulates in there and it just messes up your skin. So if you're going to be throwing makeup out I'll stretch it and say every 6 months. No sense in spending a whole lot of money. So I went to Ultima, Ultima, Ulta, Ulta, that's the right way. And I always stayed out of that store because I thought it was a high-end store, and it is a high-end store, half. Then the other half is a regular drugstore, so that's where I stay. And I got some Maybelline products yesterday, and a couple of shadows, and some mascara. And I am using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation that I already have here. See how much better that would look? Need some injections. Some Restylane or something. Not gonna happen. So if you're feeling old, if you're feeling wrinkly, if you've had a lot of weight loss, you can get depressed with that. So do the best you can by trying to stay youthful. If you're not the type of person to wear a lot of makeup, and I don't really wear this much makeup every day, this is pretty much a lot of experimenting I did this morning, and I kind of went a little heavier than I normally would. But do take the time to go and go to, and if you don't know your colors or your tones or any of that, not that they have the best people in these drugstores, because I know what I need as far as shades and colors, but I sat down in the chair at Ulta, and I had the makeup artist, and I use that word lightly, make me up. But she told me right off the bat, we only do this for like the high-end makeups. The drugstore makeups we don't apply. We just have the high-end stuff. I said, well, just do it anyway, just to kind of give you an idea of the tones, if it's medium or natural, if it's fair, or if it's yellow tones or pink tones. I knew I'm more kind of yellow. I'm not really a pinky tone girl. So anyway, and I told her my face is dry. It's not oily, it's dry. And I want to have something that's, fresh and dewy and light looking. And I don't like the heavy feel of makeup on my skin. So she started contouring my face. She washed off whatever makeup I had. She started contouring my face with just powders. I knew right away, as I'm going to look like this powdery mask, and everything that she did, and she must have had about 7 layers of powder. Then she goes with darker colors here, and then she goes lighter colors here, and here, and here, and then here, and then she highlighted it with some gold powder, and I didn't see anything. I thought, I don't really see much. I know the color is pretty much okay for my complexion. I said, but all my oldness is popping out from the powder being stuck into my pores of my skin. I said, I need a liquid foundation. And then maybe a little bit of highlighting powder over it, and it has to be the proper shade. I said, so I wouldn't even buy any of the stuff that you put on me today. And another thing that bothered me is that she just started slapping powder on my face. She didn't tell me what she was using, what shade she was using, why she was using it, what it would do to my face, contour here and here, why. See, I know all that, but I was just letting her do a thing. And when I came home and washed my face, I had to use like 4 towelettes to get all that powdery shit off my skin. So, but don't be discouraged with that. Go to, even if you have to go to, JCPenney's or Macy's or whatever, nice department store you have, and go to your high-end makeup counters, Max or whatever. NARS is another one, Max. They always have a Max counter, and they're willing to make you up. Give them a try. If some things that you like, that they use on you, you really like, go for the few extra bucks and buy it. Or ask or find out, because they won't tell you there, what you can use on the drugstore cosmetic aisles that is similar in quality, texture, color, whatever, and go get the cheaper product. But do take the time to kind of doll up a little bit. Take the time to make yourself feel better. If you're a woman and you went through all this work to lose weight and to try to look healthier, And if you're looking sorry and sad and saggy because of what happens with weight loss, the skin, gravity hits, and it could be a mess. You can liven it up with a little makeup and make yourself feel better. And I'm highly suggesting that you do that. That you go and kind of get some new makeup and play around with it and experiment. And keep it light, keep it easy. You don't have to do. And another thing that I found real helpful, go on YouTube and look at a lot of tutorials of people who do makeup. Kim Kardashian has her own product line out, and she's even doing some tutorials. And she has one where she did her own makeup, which is very rare because she's usually sitting in a chair for 2 hours with the glam team, doing her hair and makeup and dressing her and glamorizing her. But and let me tell you something, she showed that she does use her own makeup, but she has a lot of old school makeup that she's had forever and a day that should have been thrown out. She has old brushes that she's using. She doesn't have the most fancy sponges. And she did herself, it was probably about 13, 14 minutes, and she looked stunning. And it wasn't that difficult when you watch how people professionally do it, and you know where to put your brown powders and your highlighting powders. It really is. It's not hard at all to do. You just have to do it, and you'll feel a lot better if you do. Don't give up on feeling beautiful, ladies, because you're more beautiful now than you were 100 pounds ago. So you might as well, finish it up with a little sparkling around your face, and moisturize. Very important. So that's all I wanted to say today. I wanted to share my new look with you. It's not that much different from what I do. It's just a little bit more involved. And have a great week. Be pretty. And as Melanie would say, Melanie Slice Thinner, the lady with all the tiaras, she collects tiaras. Sparkle on. Bye.